Hey guys, it's Coco Tarot back again with another message. We're just going to get right into it and see what you guys need to know right now. I hope everyone is doing well. So, messages for the collective. One card for the collective. What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion toward your life. I'm going to get all the cards out before I speak on it. So clarify creative project for the collective. Okay. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Mask at the bottom of the deck. What's with that mask? I don't know what's going on, but that card keeps coming up. I'm not going to lie. I know this is like a hot word that people don't like to say, but it's giving a little bit of narcissism. Narcissistic. I'm not calling you that, collective, but I don't know. You could have dealt with someone like that who's a little bit of a narcissist. Verify love call and creative project for the collective. What is that? 2? I'll take 2. Spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Recently, you guys prayed, or maybe you got upset at the divine or God about something. You could have said something, or just, in the heat of the moment, just got a little bit upset in your prayer or something like that. And I feel as if the message that God, the divine, whoever you believe in, sent back to you made you laugh or made you feel silly or shot it right back at you. There's something here where you got exactly what you asked for, but there was humor to it. It's almost like you prayed about something, like, why, God, why? And then instantly you understood, like, oh, yeah, you're right. That's probably why that happened. Like, maybe for some of you guys, God had to call you out on something. He was like, look, you're telling me this thing, but I'm seeing this other thing. I think you're realizing, like, oh, wait, I've been so mad at something or at God about something that I didn't even realize X, Y, and Z. Or I didn't even see X, Y, and Z. But now you're seeing it, or you're understanding where your efforts should be going. So maybe you ask, God, should I be investing in this? Should I be doing this? What should I be putting my energy into? And with the creativeness coming up, it's telling me that you have the pen to write your story. You have the ability to express yourself or create this life that you want for yourself or create that blessing that you're asking God for. And I think he wants you to be more creative in your manifestations. He, she, whoever you believe in. Let's clarify this with the tarot. Very interesting. There was some kind of humor that happened with you, and like spiritual humor. I don't know. Something was just funny the way God came through. The 4 of Wands, some kind of spiritual connection. Clarify this for the collective. 3 cards for the collective. The Emperor. Why does the Emperor keep coming out? For some of you guys, you need to get into your masculine energy. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. Lucrative creative opportunity I'm seeing here. And the 6 of Cups. Okay, you guys need to be telling a story from your past. You guys need to be telling a certain story from your past. There's a situation you could have more control over if you I'm hearing told your story or told the story of something. That won't be for all of you here, but there is like a lucrative opportunity in terms of relaying some kind of message. What is the Six of Cups? An emotional message to the world? That's what I'm saying. Some of you guys here, you have a story to tell. Yeah, an emotional story to tell. Something that maybe you could have either never told anyone or very few people know this about you. This could be like an extraterrestrial experience, or it could be a trauma that happened to you, or it could be a near-death experience that happened to you. Some of you guys, you could have gotten into some kind of like almost a plane crash. I'm not, this is like past energy. That's why the Six of Cups coming up. There's something that happened to you in the past that you could have an opportunity to tell the world about. And it could be really lucrative. And it's not for the money, really. This Ten of Pentacles is not necessarily saying lucrative in a money sense. It could be. But what I mean is lucrative in terms of making you feel secure. For some of you guys, you could tell a story about the time that someone stole something from you, or there's some kind of thievery. I think the divine God, whoever you believe in, they want you to share an experience in your life with the world. For some of you guys, this could be an experience with your child. So maybe there's something with a child that you could, tell a story about, or help other parents that have a child that went through something similar. Or if it's not a child here, there's just something that you've gone through that could help a lot of people, and you're shying away from telling people this for whatever reason. I'm not saying they're bad reasons, but it's almost like you're keeping something from the world. This could even be yourself, or a side of yourself that you're afraid to show people. What's the Seven of Swords? Yeah, and it leaves you feeling empty and misunderstood, but it's like there's a lucrative opportunity in talking about something that hurt you. And there's also something that could be really inspire other people to tell their own stories. It's making me think of those TikTok, I'll just call it like a thread. I don't have TikTok. Personally, I feel like weird vibes on TikTok whenever I go on there. It's not my social media of choice, but I do have YouTube, obviously. And, you can watch a lot of people's TikToks. They just post them onto YouTube. But it makes me think of those little TikTok, YouTube short threads where someone will be like, tell a story about XYZ. And I'll go first. And then people end up telling all their stories. And then other people are like, oh my God, I relate to that. I never met somebody who had gone through that, or I never experienced someone who had gone through that. You know what I mean? There's something here where you guys have a story to tell that a lot of other people can relate to, and this could be a huge opportunity for you. And it could be something that sparks creativity, or sparks connections with other people, or makes you feel seen in some sort of way. Some kind of human connection is, I heard exploited. Okay, that's not what I meant to say. Is it? Clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this could be something that ends up making you feel whole, because you got to share a piece of yourself. You got to tell some kind of truth. So if you've been asking God, like, God, what do I do? I want to do something, or I want to say something, or I want to relieve something. The message is that you have to be able to share your experiences and your problems in order to solve them. Maybe it's hard for you to make certain decisions in life, and you just take on that burden yourself. But I'm hearing if you were to share that with others around you, or share that with a support system, then you have an easier time making that decision. I think you would feel a lot happier in life if you showed people who you really are, or an experience that you went through that can make people see another side to you. Yeah, that can make people see that you have an emotional side. Maybe there's people in your life that don't realize you have an emotional side. You could be super sensitive and emotional. You just don't show it, especially if you're a masculine here, because we got 2 king cards. You could have a lot of emotions, and I don't know, you sharing those emotions could have an impact on not just your life, but other people's lives. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands. For some of you, that could even be exposing your negative traits. So when I said earlier about the narcissism, I didn't want that to come across negative, because like I'm saying here, maybe some of you guys have realized, I am a narcissist. There's narcissists online that have whole platforms teaching people how to spot out other narcissists or helping them through, narcissist dynamics. So there's something here where even your toxicities, I'm not calling you a narcissist, that's just an example, but even there's things about you that are toxic that I'm not saying to be like an open book and share your whole life and have no boundaries, but what I mean is you could teach other people and also learn through that experience how to avoid that toxic energy. Some of you guys have been in some toxic relationships, okay? And maybe you've been thinking about a way to express that or to help other men or women or whatever it is that you're into. Also hearing it's not the story that you think. So there's a story that you have that could really just shake things up for you, collective. You might have to have a little courage to do this. And I feel like whatever it is, you've gotten the idea, but you're like, no, I don't know if I can do that. You should do it. It opens a lot of possibilities for you. And the 10 of Cups with the Sun card, I feel like you'll be a lot happier exposing something. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys want to expose something. Telling your story. Some of you guys could be writers or bloggers, or maybe you have a zine or something. Clarify this. Maybe you write songs. There's the Lovers again. The 5 of Swords. What's this Lovers? Why did the Lovers come up twice? The 10 of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys, you need to share your stories of heartbreak. Oh, wow. The Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, share your stories of heartbreak. Or share, be open with people a little bit more about your experiences. And you can do it in a way where you still have mystery to you. Okay? But there's something that, the Queen of Swords in the tarot, she's someone who's been really hurt before. And she learns from that and becomes the Queen of Swords. And the Magician just popped out. So I'm telling you, there's something about the things that you've been through that could help a lot of people. And you've been ignoring your intuition on this. For sure. Probably because the Death card in reverse again. Yeah, you're afraid of that change. Or you could be afraid of what other people think about your situation. Or think about your story. Or how they'll view you. Especially if it's something traumatic. For some of you guys, you've been through something that could help a lot of people, okay? So maybe you had a surgery where they had to take out one of your lungs, okay? Maybe you had a surgery or something where you had to cut off one of your ears. I don't know. Maybe you're someone who had quadruplets. Do you know what I mean? There's something here where there's something that has happened to you, collective, that you could make a lot of money off of if you talked about it, okay? For some of you, this is beauty. Maybe you have amazing beauty secrets that you don't share with the world, and if you shared your fashion or, your makeup and things like that, you could help a lot of people and you could find some happiness in that. Sharing who you are with the world, okay? You're someone who a lot of people can actually relate to. But you haven't come into this energy yet, I feel like. Maybe some of you guys have, because I don't really read future. I'm kind of like present, past energy the way that I read. But it's like you're coming into this energy where you are realizing that you have a very lucrative opportunity here, collective. Masculine or feminine, especially my masculines. If you opened up and especially online, because we got the World card twice, going online and sharing some kind of experience that you've had, especially if it is like a physical defect or something, you could make a lot of money. Okay? And I know it's not just about the money, but that's what I'm hearing right now, is that it's a very lucrative opportunity. You can inspire a lot of people. Some of you guys, you can inspire children. Okay, maybe you want to be a cook and share your recipes online, how to eat vegan or healthy, or how to make a Big Mac from home. I don't know, there's something here where it's like you have the knowledge that could really help a lot of people and be really interesting, and I feel like you'll learn a new side of yourself. Can we get some ending messages for the collective? Holy moly, that's a lot. Yeah, you could realize your existence through this, or your life's purpose, or have a moment of clarity. Like, oh, wow, I didn't even know that an opportunity like this exists. You know what I mean? And you create, I'm hearing a foundation or a class, or become like a life coach, or you could help a lot of people. And maybe something you've been through, you could feel like it was a hindrance or a curse, but that very curse could be something that acts as a blessing in your life. And God wants you to really pull on that, okay? Pull on the storms that you've had in your life to help other people through that storm, okay? Be a guiding light. If you don't know, everybody does something online. You know, I'm not saying to quit your job and go online and start being a content creator, but it's like a side investment. It's a side hustle. You have your real world thing, and then you go online, and you know what I mean, and you build a community. Okay, there's something here where whoever is watching this right now, you are the type of person who could easily build a community by sharing your existence of the things that you've been through. Whether good, bad, beauty, whatever it is, it's different for all of you. You know, even if some of you guys love films, start filming yourself talking about your favorite films. Okay? There's something here where there is a lot of lucrative opportunities for you if you invest in, I don't know, that special interest or that thing about yourself that you're like, no, I don't want to talk about how I got a nose job, or I don't want to talk about, you know what I mean, how I got, you know, the fat sucked out of here, or how I got, you know what I mean, how I got diabetes and had to have an amputation, you know what I mean? There's something here where share your story, even if it's through writing, empathy, because are you kidding me right now? You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. This is your act of service by sharing what you've been through and helping others feel seen. You could save lives. Okay, maybe you used to be a cop and you've seen a lot of stuff and you can help other cops with PTSD, or you know what I mean? There's something here where you have an amazing story to tell, and once you tell it, it opens other people up to tell their stories as well. That's why we got the emperor. There's someone who has to lead. And I feel like you're that leader in a sense where you can start the conversation collective so that other people can finally say what they need to say. But that is your reading for today, guys, and I'll be back soon with another message. Toodaloo.